How's it going? Craig 1971. Nice to see you, brother. How's that weather down there, bro? We're seeing weather around the world is absolutely never before seen. And the worst of it is that the media is hiding most of what's going on, even hiding some of the deaths from what I can see. And listen, some areas, man, I saw that I've been to the over 6,000 people that were affected. We're talking deaths. We're not talking about the people moving around. They're moving 400,000, 500,000 houses flooded, and they're moving people around. The sandstorms, man. In West China, they say that the sandstorms, it occurs every 30 years. It's something that happens. But now the dust storms, the speed of the dust on the surface is faster. And that speed of the dust is making dust sandstorms thousands of feet high. And this is something that's going to destroy trade routes. It's going to destroy people from being able to get around place to place. Imagine all the theft and robbery once all the sandstorms start and police can't, drive around properly and stuff like that. It'll start getting really, really crazy. And it's all because of the sun. Hey, Andriel, Desi Yug, thanks, guys. JT, greetings to you, man. Carol's Cookies, hello. Nice to see you. 100% comatose, thanks for coming by. And that's what it's going to do. The sun is going to manipulate everything. It's going to get bad, really bad. What do you think about the floods and storms? Exactly, man. That's what I'm talking about. Do you think it's Planet X or Nibiru or the sun? Tell you what, some of the theories, Planet X, Nibiru, obviously always one of my favorite theories. That could be something hanging out behind the sun or something coming in. And obviously, when asteroids come in from interstellar space and everywhere, they say, because the information I'm giving you is based on what I read online, right? We got to give or take certain things. But they tell us, scientists tell us, the pros, that asteroids come into the solar system, especially when the sun is active. And it's going to head them towards Earth. I'm still being hacked. The numbers are rolling down worse than ever. And I get a lot of encouragement from some of you saying, don't worry, Bruce, we're seeing the numbers are still going up. They're not. The numbers are not going up. I'm down to only about 1,800 views in the past 48 hours here. Hard to believe. I know there's more than that because I saw 8,000 people come in yesterday and be taken off. Every one of you are taken off. There's 1 to 3 views come in, 30 to 40 views disappear, and it's continual, and the numbers go down faster than they rise. So it's impossible to ever get a number accumulating up. Just a matter of time. They'll knock off maybe, I don't know how much money every month will be knocked off until I'm down to zero. And this is all going on in the back, behind the curtains that nobody's seeing. And probably most of the people won't even believe that I am getting hacked, but that doesn't really matter. Once I disappear, people will know that I was a real channel. I was able to share a lot of work here. And it's not like I'm going to disappear from everywhere. Trust me. If ever they get me down from here, I will be back up. There's Patreon. Patreon's been up. I have a good understanding with them on Patreon. Even when they try to suspend my account, they know that I am getting hacked. Patreon is watching out for that. And they know, I told them that they try to take my Patreon down close to the week period of payments. That's the trick a lot of people don't know. When they go and take down a Patreon page, if you get suspended or targeted or tagged or marked or whatever during the week of your pay, you don't get the pay. So I showed you all that information that they sent to me saying I'm not going to get the money unless the account's back up. For the moment, it's back up, right? They thanked me for taking down the video in question. I didn't take anything down. I didn't even reply to them. So there was an interaction with the hackers and Patreon, and I didn't do anything. So they're testing to try to, take over the channel. Obviously, it's serious, and what's coming, it's sad because I wanted to spend so much time explaining exactly what we had the chance to see on the sun. Those solar flares, my friends, do the research. Okay. I showed you something that was bigger than 13 or 15 Earths in total as size, side by side. When we look at those little solar flares, they look like little spots. And even it's the dumbest thing to call them sun spots. We're not talking about a spot on a dog. talking about a spot on something that is far larger than Earth, obviously. How many Earths can you fit inside the sun? Lots of them. Okay? Earth is tiny. It goes by the sun, looks like a little dot. No one will ever see it when it goes by the sun. Even from other planets, we're so small. They need telescopes. And that's how it is. But that weather is going to destroy the magnetosphere. The magnetosphere of Earth is controlling many things. Has to do with everything. Now, like Dusty Hugh said, if it's Nibiru or just the sun, and I don't know which it is. It could be, is HARP activating the sun so that it happens quicker? I was surprised to see that the quantity of solar flares that I saw in the sun, and then the day 3 days after that, where there were no solar flares on the sun, you wonder if something was disturbing the sun recently this weekend that now it slowed down. And I'm not, when I say slowed down, look at the spots I showed you yesterday. It's 2 bright spots on the sun. They're ginormous. Those are plasma clouds. That's a gas on the surface of the sun, and that's what's dangerous and lifting up off of the moon. Geomagnetic storms, coronal mass ejections. It starts off by solar flares, and that's what it does. It climbs up, and it can come to Earth. We have the Van Allen belts and stuff, all the protection and that magnetic force field around Earth, if you want. The 2 polarities of Earth, both north and south, allows all the gases and all the crap and asteroids, everything to come into Earth anyways. So it's not for nothing in the 2 poles, north and the south poles. Not many people living there. It's sort of reserved for scientific experimentation, right? And documentation, where people are trying to read what's going on. Looking at Antarctica now, they sent a whole bunch of scientists, meteorologists, geologists, trying to predict when that ice is going to melt or break off. And they said it's starting to break off. And when it breaks off, it's going to rise up. I don't know how many meters. The sea level will definitely rise up. It's going to be a problem for sure. Everyone living beside water and banks and on islands and stuff like that, they will be flooded. You know, water's dangerous, right? I mean, often people don't think that if you're sitting in your basement and water comes in on your basement, you could actually drown in your own basement. We're seeing it. We're witnessing it this week. A lot of things happening. And of course, be careful with what you comment about, because there's certain things that we're not allowed talking about. We got to always talk between the lines, come up with some codes. And, you guys aren't stupid. You know what's happening. If the sun's active like that, and never has been, never in my life have I ever filmed in only 5 years, but I've never filmed any spots like that on the sun. Why? I have the same equipment. How come now I'm seeing it? And how come I was able to see it? Imagine seeing solar flares without a filter. The video should have gotten 500,000 views. Honestly, the video should have gotten 500,000 views because of what was going on. I'm filming solar flares in the middle of the day, in the afternoon, seeing clouds go by, and I'm not even using a polarized lens. The last videos were all polarized lens. There was only one capture of the sun without a polarized lens. I'm not going to say I've been capturing solar flares without polarized lenses. I don't think that's possible, right? But the atmosphere around the sun on that day was being used as a natural filter, and it was filtering out everything, like a telescope through vapor, or through tubes of water and stuff. And I started thinking, well, that's why we're seeing the surface. So when those clouds start rolling around Earth, sandstorms or volcanic eruptions, because by the way, Iceland, it's awake now. Iceland's awake. You do know that, right? Thousands of people now, even the Icelanders are there now, looking at the volcanoes that are erupting all over the island. There's volcanoes all over the world that are erupting. And here's the thing. The activity was odd, even for volcanoes. So I went through all these fields this week fast enough and noticed that everybody that was talking about either the sun or talking about their volcanoes, or meteorologists were talking, everyone's in a panic, and everyone's talking about the amplified storms, the way they're more severe, and that's going to cause weather phenomena. For me, I believe this is what was coming in my 50s. I'm going to be 50 one day soon. I'm in my late 40s, now 46. Yeah, it's going to happen that um, as things progress, we are going to see many countries completely devastated with the flooding and stuff like that. So now we obviously all know there's going to be a lot of areas that won't be affected. There are going to be areas on Earth, I believe, that won't be affected at all by the climate change. So add climate change in that, Andrew. They're saying that the climate change is trapping the heat because now the heat wants to, the cooling off of the planet, the heat can't escape because now it's interacting with those cold fronts that are higher up in the atmosphere of Earth, high up in the atmosphere, and it's causing that heat that's trying to escape to form massive clouds, more clouds than usual, and is causing precipitation to fall in amounts that are highly unnormal. The water, 200 millimeters the other day in a part of China, I think, or I don't know where it was, Norway or something, as to where they get 500 millimeters, 600 millimeters a year. So now that falls. So that's going to destroy the locks, little locks. China has thousands of locks. It's crazy. I don't know why they have so many locks like that. It's back in the 1800s. The locks are all going to break, and then the bigger dams are going to be overwhelmed by the amounts of water. And already they're opening up the dams in certain areas of China, so it's completely flooding certain areas, and to be able to distribute the water more evenly and keep it low, it's not a good sign when you say that that's happening. That's the first thing that's happening after a couple of flares on the sun 1 week. Big flares, by the way. But I guess that information could be very boring for some. For me, it's exciting. It's the truth. We get to see what's on the sun. And if we're seeing the flares, well, we could all assume that it's going to be the worst we've ever seen with the weather. It's only normal. It's the first time in 5 years that I was able to see flares in general. Honestly, I know they're hard to see. Maybe I probably saw more in the past and I wasn't noticing them or something like that. When the sun is so bright, if you don't adjust the exposure or have the proper filter, you're not going to see anything on the sun at all. It's hard to see those solar flares. Floyd. all right. How's it going, my brother? Still getting hacked here, man, but I do appreciate you all stopping by the channel. At one point, the views are going to completely subside and completely stop. So we'll see what I'm going to do from when I get to that time. That's exactly what I'm going to do. It's upsetting. It worries me. There's a bunch of things that I've been thinking of each and every day. I'm not eating much. That's the good thing. Always fat people love it when they're stressed because we lose weight. But in reality, it's not about the stress. It's about I know what's going on. It's about how YouTube's going to reply to me. Are they going to continue just ignoring me or give me some help? So I don't know. Sorry about that, Patty. Hello, Bruce. I hope you are getting your Patreon and YT membership. Thanks, man. Listen, I appreciate it. And Patreon is a good place where I have a friendly relationship with the people that are working there. Patreon's amazing. If I get closed down here, of course, that's exactly where I'm going to be. There's the members, obviously. And if I have to go private, I'd go private. But the goal of the trolls is for me to take down the comment sections. And I don't want to. Because you write amazing comments. And what's the use of going to someone's channel, even if it is hacked, if we can't write our own thoughts on comments? What's the use of going to see an amazing UFO video if someone's showing it but not allowing people to express themselves? So often the trolls try to take down, and I say often, this is a pattern. It's their code to take down communities first, right? They try to change the views of the people in the community. Like I'm trying to change some of your views in the world with not by force, but by showing you what I'm finding on the moon. There's a lot of controversy about a civilization being up there. I confirm in my head a long time ago, I know the moon's inhabited. Whether they be aliens or humans, that's an extra interesting point. But it's still interesting whether we know who the hell's up there or not. It's scary stuff. It really is scary stuff when you think of it. Thanks, Patty, for everything, man. The support and everything. Pedro Lee, hello. I'm here in Montreal. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Montreal. Just found your channel. a couple of weeks ago. Very interesting. Keep up the good work. Watch. Hey, man. Pedro, thank you very much, my brother. And thanks for stopping by the channel. Thanks for supporting it. Looking forward to interact with you, bro. Thank you, Montreal. Always a pleasure. My close neighbors, Donnie C. Nice to see you, brother. Mike Knapp's in the house. Nice to see you, Mike. Thanks for coming back, brother. We have Ralph Winter. Can't thank you enough, bro. Hey, man. Well, lots is happening on the sun and lots is happening on my channel. It's being hacked. The numbers are rolling back. I'm going to put up a short video, or maybe, no, what I'll do is I'll put it in the video, not to screw up the videos. I'll do another research video. A lot of you are screaming out, you want more structures on the moon. All right, let's go there. But I'm going to add in at the same time the numbers rolling down. Very scary. The video started off, I started filming the numbers at 500, and they brought the numbers down to 186 or 190, I think. So they're really taking the views down. Comments are being taken off too. I would say only about 15, or maybe that's a bit much. Maybe 7 to 10%, not even 7% of the comments I cannot answer. There's quite a few of them, and it bothers me because it's mostly the ones that are encouraging me. One guy came here this morning and wrote, "Bruce, we got your back, we got your ass, man. We're here to support you and stuff," and I can't answer the comments. So there you go. Ed's World, you said a mouthful right there. Ed's World, how's it going, brother? Nice to see you, my man. And yeah, like Ed's World says, the sun is the conductor of the system. I believe it. I believe it's boss. Let's just say it's the brightest one of them all, right? The sun is conductor of the system. That's damn true, boy. Thanks, Mike, for stopping by, brother. Justin Branch, nice to see you, bro. Well, that's right, Kathy. If you're going to be here, I'll keep it short. I'll try to keep it short. Won't try to annoy any of you. I can't say it enough. It's only because of you that the channel's staying up, because the channel will go down at one point if we let it go, right? And I need all of your help at the same time to continue coming back here. For whatever the reason, I'm going to start shooting some things out, because some of you probably will have the time to do it, okay? YouTube team. A lot of people are suggesting me to tell your community to write to YouTube team and to tell them one thing, and you'll see that it's not a hack I'm trying to do. It's that if someone once can tell the YouTube team that the channel Bruce Sees All host is trying to send you messages to the team to tell them that my numbers are rolling down, the live view counter numbers, and it's not happening. You know, I'm alone in this. I know you're all supporting me here, but no one's going to go to bat for the channel unless I do something. Well, there could be some dangers of the channel being destroyed, right? When you look at it that way. The sun is a monster. You darn right it is. It tried to take my eyes this morning with all its brightness. Sometimes, Carol's Cookies, sometimes the sun is extra bright. It's funny you mentioned that. I had problems with that 2 weeks ago, where I went outside to cut the grass and literally wanting to make me sick. I felt like being sick. The light, the brightness was so horrendously sore on my eyes. And that, honestly, Carol's Cookies, that is why I went outside to film the bloody sun. It's been weird all week. And then the red skies. Some of you are seeing the smokes, I guess. Not me. More in the States, but I'm in Canada, down in Montreal. There ain't no smoke in the sky here coming down from Ontario at all. And I can confirm that the skies are clear as hell. That day I filmed the sun, it was a heavy, thick smog that was in the air. Maybe it was the fires. I have no idea. Wouldn't be able to prove that. But like I said, didn't smell like smoke, fire, or anything, and it looked like a regular smoggy day here, as I've always seen in the past. Chloroform's good. Thank you. Whoop, I guess. Hey, chloroform's good. I just clicked on him, he disappeared. Oh, go back up to the top. Hey, you hackers like doing that, putting the comments back up on top, eh? Tamara's all by herself. Keep your eyes on Jesus. He is the truth. Maybe that's why they put you first. Absolutely, Tamara. You can be sure I am. We all are. I'm pretty sure everyone has a notion, a knowledge of what's going on. So, Lars, you're a goner, buddy. Block user. That was very disrespectful. And I appreciate Buddhists, but you shouldn't be dissing Jesus. That's a little childish, guys. I'm only taking it down because I know it bothers some people. You got to let those people be. Jesus, Buddha, I appreciate both of them. If you do a research and you look into Buddha's not a god, by the way. Buddha's a person that people give homage to for being such a knowledgeable person, for sharing things about nature and everything. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful religion. Really is. I take in everything from all the religions that I can, and I keep here. All of them here. Anything I can take in from. But do I worship one? Yeah. Do I know who he is? Nope. And I'm not trying to find out who or what or she, he or she. Who says God's not a woman? No proof about that either. The ones that know Tamara already know. It's not even worth spilling milk over. This is what everyone was afraid of in, yes, exactly, Andrew, in 2000. Yes, the 2KO, YKO, Y2KO, and that's what they were talking about, the hysteria. Yeah. Remember my parents freaking out and telling me, so do I. I remember that too. No matter what happens, everything will be okay. As if they thought this, as if they thought this 2020. Yes, exactly. Well, lots of people are going to be okay. And the devastating end. Hello, the stats. Welcome. Thanks, guys. Yes, Christopher Rollins. Of course, it's true. Yeah, that's like you said. That's what they were saying in 2020, the hysteria about everything going to happen. So they knew 10, 20 years ahead of time, obviously, that all this was going to happen. And they're, how can I say, you could see all the money and the big associations and big tech and all that are preparing for the hit of what's going to happen. We're going to live in something very similar to maybe the movie Waterworld or, Dune. Huh? Those were films that were told the truth. The future. We'll be living in the movie Dune, literally, with literal Dune buggies. You know there was ticks in space too? They're called galactics. So boring. Even my jokes are not funny these days. The Divine Sorcerer. How's it going? The shit I think of sometimes. Thanks a lot, the Divine Sorcerer. I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. Everything's going to shits. Hey, Dennis, how's it going, man? Thanks for the comments, bro. Thanks, you guys. Yep. Shutdown was going to happen back in 2000. We saw that with, I don't have a pen, so I'll just say 9/11, right? We saw that. That was the beginning, and then whoop, things happen, and then whoops, and then that, and then whoops, war, went to Afghanistan. All this is all part of it. People don't realize it. Then Afghanistan started getting mad at America and Canada, so they started doing terrorist acts on our land. Typical, eh? That's not very thoughtful of the government. Let that happen. Hey, Darla. Hey, guys. Las Vegas, Nevada in the house. AJN, thanks a lot. Appreciate that. So your comments are being scattered all over the page, guys. I'm trying to get to them. Graphene oxide. Yeah, I heard of that. In the clot shots, it's genocide. Absolutely. It really is. I got medical misinfo on me. I'm not even allowed talking about it anymore. But you're right. Star Hunter's there. Thank you, Star Hunter. Hey, Tam Tam. And Tam Tam just disappeared. Oh, no, she's still there. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks, you guys. Pug Boy. Thanks, sir. 152 watching, 91 likes. If you like what you hear, please support Bruce. Just click like. Thank you. Thanks so much, man. Hey, Tem Tem. Thanks, Pug. Yeah, I need the support, y'all. I need the thumbs up. Mark Cartwright. Hello, welcome. We have Mark Stewart in the house. 2K1. That's right. That's what they started off with. Eh? Quit acting like a Canadian, Andrew. 2K21. Yes. Yes, exactly. Is what's going on. Hey, Alias. Alios. Gracias. Thank you, my friend. Carol's Cookies channel says weather has been wicked here lately. Tornadoes aren't normal for the mountains. Yeah, so these exactly. But we've been getting hit left and right with them. See, that's the scary thing. I'm seeing them starting to form here too, even bringing down the tails to the ground. Now, listen, in my life, I lived through 2 tornadoes here in my entire life in the Montreal region. So of course there could be some on the outskirts. I know there was more than 2. There was probably 40, 50, not that much. I'll be honest with you. It's not something common, a tornado. I saw a mini tornado when I was living in St. Timothy, a small town beside Valleyfield, and the mini tornado came out of the water, out of the beach. It took down 3 houses and all the forest that was there, and broke up in the projects on the other side where we were living. So it opened locked doors with big deadbolts at the house. I remember the doors flying open. So I remember fire in the street, a tornado, the sparks going by in the street. Imagine rocks going at fast speeds and hitting each other and creating sparks. That's I tell you, lots of magnetism in that too when it's going around. Crimson Drums, hello to you. Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate that, Crimson Drums. Thanks for the support, you guys. Love the flag, by the way. The Contact. Into a forest. Yep. They're trying to play God with, which is effing dangerous. It definitely is, and it's going to screw everything up. Screwed up the magnetosphere. It's screwing up everything. The synchronicity of Earth, where everything now, it's the ecosystems, the weather, our own land now we can't get around. The trade routes are screwed. This week, do any of you not have alcohol, cigarettes, and bread and rice and regular things and like soaps? And there's a whole bunch of things missing here. No more alcohol, only very limited alcohol, and many different types of companies. And they keep saying, well, where all these things are coming from, they're the trade routes. Everything's being swamped and flooded. We're gonna have to redesign everything, and the elites knew all about that. They already designed the new world. It's just that some people are still asleep. Some people still don't even know what the hell's going on. It's so sad. It is sad because you can't even tell them. Hey, thanks, Andrell. Appreciate that, my man. I'm worried, bro. I'm worried about the channel. It's just going down like that. I followed all of my bloody life, hundreds, if not thousands, of truth-seeking channels, big channels that speak up for everyone and anything that's being held back, except Bruce. And that's the problem. You say that I'm egocentric? No, I'm expecting truth-seeking channels to be blaring out that I'm being attacked. This is some of the best footage on the moon, the way I'm doing with the technique. I don't care what anybody says. It's incredible. I watch my videos because they amaze me, not because I'm egotistical or I think highly of myself. They're freaking amazing. Captures that I've captured that I have no clue myself exactly what we're capturing, but I know one thing for sure. They're definitely talking about that. The Pentagon, all the 3 branches of the USA, right? How come the USA are the only ones talking about disclosure? UK a little bit. Sure, yeah, right. Israel a little bit. Hayim Eshed talking about beings working on the moon and that they're American. That was a sign. That was telling the world that Americans. Now, hear me out. Ever notice when I talk about China, I don't say the people in China. I say the gov. It's the gov I'm talking about. So the American gov is taking over parts of the world. American people aren't the bad people. They're defending themselves. I'm hearing lots of them having to defend themselves now with arms in their houses and even leaving home with their arms. Too bad. The Divine Sorcerer, thanks for asking. I used to be on every one of them, Twitter, Facebook. As for now, the only platform I'm on is Patreon. It's going to be the safest one that when I go down here, it's definitely where I will be. A lot of people spend years on Patreon that don't even have YouTube channels. And it's the same thing. It operates just like YouTube. And it's going to happen at one point that maybe I might have to do something. But like I said, even now with my views being stolen, I'm gonna stay as long as I have a little bit of revenue, but there's not much. And now I only had a handful of revenue. I even showed my revenue on the French channel, which I got a lot of trolls pissed off. But it's a slap in their faces when they see that I'm making $190 a month on the French channel after over a year of working hard. And say to yourself, Bruce, these all is not much higher, right? So if they go take away the little bit I have to pay on the rent, okay, well, there's definitely a problem. So if we don't support the channel is going to disappear for sure. No two ways about it. Odyssey, also the Divine Sorcerer. I applied, I signed up to Odyssey. For those of you who are telling me to go to Odyssey, it's done. I did the switch. I did the click. When my YouTube channel goes down, I will immediately appear on Odyssey with every single video still there. And we'll leave off from there. Quite simply, put the ads on Odyssey and continue off from there. It's going to be one hell of a hit if I have to do that. But, I don't see myself going to welfare. I don't really want to. It's discouraging me. I want to continue to do my own work from home. And I want to have the little bit of revenue that comes in, just enough for me to get by. It's what I've asked God. Never asked God for any Harleys or boats. I just want to get by. That's all I want to do. Thanks for everything, guys. Lunatics. Hey, fellow lunatics. I love that one. Thanks, Star. Oliver Klein, how's it going? Hello to you. Servicing IQs online. No problem, Carol. Hey, Carol. Thanks a lot, my friend, for all the awesome comments and encouragement and being a part of the community. I greatly appreciate it. Thanks for being a member. Also, Thompson, Michael Taylor, Michael Thompson. Taylor from Dallas, Texas. You guys rock. Love you guys down there in Dallas. Hope you guys are being safe. Texas going through hell too. A lot of hell. I'm watching you guys down there. Texas basically is in charge of the border, right? By themselves. Thanks for stopping by, my man. Thanks for welcoming everyone, Darla. I appreciate that. Hey, Denis, merci beaucoup. Bonsoir du nord de la France. Très apprécié, mon frère. Merci beaucoup. Merci de suivre la chaîne aussi. C'est très apprécié. Very lucky I'm still awake. 1 a.m. Son had a footy game at 8:30. Oh, poor you. 1.5 away. So late night. Hope the kids are doing well, my friend. Thanks, Justin. Hope you and the family are hanging in there. Genevieve. Hi, Bruce. Thank you for so much for everything you do. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, my friend. Much love and keep going. We need you. Thank you. How encouraging, you guys. I appreciate that. Can't thank you all enough. Floyd, keep up the good work, Bruce. I always look forward to the next video to send Gate Smasher on Pocket Net platform. I thank you for everything you guys do. Thank you to the stats and my friend Floyd. Appreciate it, man. Getting hard here. It's getting hard. Carol, I've been noticing, and I cannot thank you enough. If you're like me, I like to binge in certain videos that tell truth, and I just analyze everything that comes in. But honestly, binging in my videos recently posted, back up to about 200 videos. A lot of findings, and I really appreciate it. Maybe I shouldn't have called myself Bruce Sees All. I used that name before knowing that I was going to see anything. It's funny, eh? And well, will you look at that? I really do see it all. I see a lot. Anyways, I'm lucky. We're not going to hide it. There's luck in this, my friends. There's luck in it. I ain't going to hide that. A little bit of skill, but a lot of luck, I guess. If I can laugh being hacked right now as they're taking the numbers down, it's because I'm going to make it. I'm going to be able to pay the rent? Probably not. When it gets to that, I'll go back. I won't go back to driving buses, that's for sure. Maybe I'll go back to medical buses. Always liked helping people. Truth be told, I'm helping more here, though. I wish I could stay here. Truth be told, it is probably YT doing it to you, Bruce sees all. Thanks, Kathy. I can confirm it's a hacker. YouTube doesn't roll down numbers, eh? YouTube, they're going to block people from coming into your channel because I could send a lawyer's letter to YouTube. I'm watching them roll down the numbers. That's illegal because I have investments here, like Andromeda Native was explaining. People that are coming here donating to the channel are personal investments that you guys and gals are doing for this channel to make something, to make it for you. And if I get taken away that liberté, la perte de jouissance, if I lose that right, it's because someone should be held accountable. There's so many hackers, and they can come and take off the hackers that are in my channel in a flash of an instant. It's because I think it's a lot. It's just too fun seeing somebody get hacked. And it's the only gratitude you trolls will ever have, the hackers will ever have. If you don't hack me, I ain't going to leave. That's for sure. Even after being hacked, I still will be around. And I will be seen everywhere. Claude Leduc, thank you. Merci. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thanks, brother. Merci, mon frère. Carlos Skywatcher's in the house. How's it going, Carlos? Nice to see you too, man. Thanks, the Divine Sorcerer. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you very much. My pleasure, Mike. Yeah, they are, Mark. Hey, Mark Anthony. Thanks, guys. Thanks for everything, man. They really are afraid of everything. They're afraid of what people are going to think. That's the sad part. But the scary part is it's never been in my life that I've seen a cataclysmic event. Imagine seeing a big fire in my town and me not being able to come on and talk about, what happened, the deaths and everything. Well, this is what we're living through. We're definitely living through this. And if they're stopping people from talking, it's because they want to stop the whistleblowers. Now you are all whistleblowers, by the way. Every one of you here writing little messages and opening people's minds, and you all do it to me continually. I say something this long, and you come and you add something in it, and I go, wow. So, people are getting instructed. They're learning about exactly what's going on out there. And we're not going to hide it. The government, the system are afraid for protests. So they're going to limit people from protesting. Free protests are illegal, but not anymore, right? They really aren't. They haven't changed the laws. They're just going to arrest people, like what's going on at the Capitol right now. And I'm Canadian, but I'm still very interested in what's going on. Thanks so much, Pug. Thanks, everybody. 165 watching, 163 likes. Wow, keep supporting the truth. If there's 161 like 171 now, I can't thank you all enough, you guys. Love you, bro. True Seeker. Love you more, man. And thank you, Pug, for everything you do to this channel, man. Thanks, everybody. I do need the help. I ain't going to hide it. 5 years with a donation link at the bottom. Never mentioned it. You never hear me talking about it, right? Now I'm being attacked. If that's what they want for me to talk about it, imagine how much support I would get if I was plastering it everywhere. I don't. I leave it there for those who are either more fortunate or care more, because I'll be honest with you, Pug, all of you, I know you have your own money problems. Every one of you coming here to support the channel, you're not rich. And I know it. I absolutely know it. But you're caring, and every little bit helps. It really does, Pug Boy. I can't thank you enough, brother, and everyone. Nelson, thank you so much, brother. Aniceto or Aniceto. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Nelson, thank you. Welcome. I get a lot of people coming to the channel that are becoming members that are English, French, and Spanish, and even German now. So I love you all for it. There's no, um, there's one vocabulary when it comes to UFOs. No matter what country you're in, if you see somebody posting a UFO video, most likely, no matter what the language, you're going to be able to up with your own conclusion. Aside from not knowing the size of the telescope and stuff like that, you're still going to have a very big understanding with what people are doing. There's no language. It's a one universal language when it comes to UFOs. I watch Mexicans talking about UFOs in the sky, Puerto Ricans. Even if you don't understand the language entirely, it's just so interesting seeing what everyone's posting. It comes down to the same thing. Everyone's posting the same thing. Nelson, thanks again, man. Really appreciate that, you guys. Thanks to all new members. That's another thing that happens. Claude, Legic, thank you, merci. Another thing that happens, little heads up, those of you that see members coming in, often the members disappear. Last live stream, there's a bunch of members came in, they're gone. The live stream before, a bunch of members came in, they left. They didn't stay around. They were just inside to see what happened. So you two guys and gals, if you have any problems with people on the member side, speak in the community. People will warn me or try to warn me, because even some members are coming in, unfortunately, that are trying to cause some commotion. But why though? Wasn't hacking just enough? Isn't it enough to watch a guy literally be robbed all of his views? It's like having a store, a concessionaire selling cars, okay? And you're seeing the cars leave the lot, but you're not getting the revenue for it. Only every second or third car. It's scary. It's scary stuff, because that's exactly what they're doing here. So every little bit helps. And if all of you are the ones of you coming to the channel, quite simply to view the video, it's helping me so much. So I really appreciate it. No, Taylor Michael, thanks for asking. I'm in Quebec, brother. I am in Quebec at the other end of Canada. And I'm on the outskirts of Montreal, and a lot of farmland where I am here. Just a quick drive away from Montreal's center. And here, for me, I'm not seeing any smoke in the sky. I know they're talking about a lot of smoke in British Columbia, but for me, I have not seen any here. Aside from maybe one day, I think. Look at Cindy Lou, who's in the States. She's going to get more smoke than me, probably. She's been talking about it. So I guess you guys can see some of the smoke. I can't smell it. I can't see it around here at all. But hey, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Divine Sorcerer. Wow. Thank you. Thanks, man. It helps a lot. Thanks for joining in, guys. Can't thank you all enough. I really appreciate the help. It's a scary moment. It's a scary time. But all I can do is hope that things get better. I put my faith in God. I always have. And sometimes we lose faith. Sometimes we worry. And it can happen. So I'm just trying to stay positive. But I thank you all so much. Dana Shiver, I love you. Thank you so much. Smell bacon. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to go there. More of the butter, more of the butter. Stay strong, my dear friend. The rest is in. Wow. Dana, you've been giving a lot of help, like a lot of you have throughout the year, and know that you've done a lot. I appreciate it. I love you for it. And of course, Dana, well, she's just a sweetheart. Pretty sweetheart. That's enough. Thank you, Dana. Thanks, guys. It's totally encouraging. The Divine Sorcerer, to all new members, greatly appreciated. And I will keep those videos coming on the member side. It'd be sad going private to have to shut off this free side, right? But probably not going to happen. But when things get really, really bad, yo, Sab the Seeker, how's it going, my brother? My brother from another. Thanks, guys. That means a lot, man. Divine Sorcerer honestly means a lot, man. You're an honest person. And I'll be honest with you. I was skeptical about more things that I believe in now today, that's for sure. But the more I see, that's I really appreciate that, bro. Thank you very much, man. Love you for it. Divine Sorcerer. We get another member? Terry, thank you. Terry Can. Love you for it, Terry. Thanks, guys, for the encouragement, the support. And I will not forget to post another members video this week, and we'll get some things up. Lots coming, guys, and I appreciate it so much. It's sad to see the hacks, so the numbers going down like that. I wish YouTube would reply to me. I wish someone on the YouTube team would go under the table and just, try to flag what's going on. Because I tend to think, maybe just me that's wrong, but I tend to think YouTube team, would they not have a dark group of certain YouTube team members that can form and take down channels? And again, that's theory. I'm not saying they're like that. Probably a great honor working for YouTube. When you're really working for YouTube, imagine the satisfaction of helping other channels with problems. It should be something really beautiful, but it's not. Oh, great. Greg, thanks for letting me know that. Jean-Claude, Beyond Mystic. Yes, absolutely. Another channel. Great channel. He has a lot of support, a lot of community members. He touches a lot of different subjects. Me, the UFOs, spirituality. He's even talking about the silver and the gold going up and down. And I remember him saying it's because he wants to make the channel everything that's going on, as much the silver as the alien side and as what's going on and stuff. That I'm sorry to hear about that. I have connected with Jean-Claude, and it's sad to see that some people, I tell you what, the ones doing that are in the ufology community. And I'm not talking about the real ufology community. I'm talking about UFOs on YouTube, like me. I'm not in any ufology community, right? I'm just studying ufology. So it's been 6 years, 6 years starting, but I'm still going to remain an amateur. It doesn't matter. I don't really care. Amateur, if I'm an amateur, well, I'm showing more than what NASA's showing to the public. So that's a 2-for-1 is from what I see. But not cool when the Patreons get suspended. It's scary as hell. I'll tell you that. Thanks for sharing that, Greg. You guys can go over and support his channel too if he's getting hacked. Like I said, please keep some support for me because I'm getting my ass hacked off. So the views are going down here, guys. You said 170 views. We're down to 168 now. I wonder. They're going to be taking views off here too, unfortunately. I guess. Terry, Can, thank you very much, guys, for being members, contributions. Can, thank you all enough. It's so greatly appreciated that you like the videos. And Trish, thank you. I love you for it, Trish. Thank you so, so much. Your work is important. That means a lot. Thank you. I love you guys for it. Thanks for the care and support. I feel it, guys. The worst of it, it's all of you working so hard to keep the channel up. And, the hackers are just sitting there rolling things down. Thank you very much, you guys. Alias. I can't say something to do, but sorry, man. Or my friend Alias, thank you. Gracias, thank you, guys, for coming back. Even just a quick presence, hello, is always appreciated. You guys are my family, definitely. Dana, thank you so much. Darla, everyone. That means a lot, the Divine Sorcerer. What you said, man. Thank you very much for letting me know that, bro. Carol, thank you so much, you guys. Wow. So that's the help, I guess, I get so worried and I get scared when things are going to happen, but you really are so supportive, and I can't thank you all enough. And again, I will get a little bit of the hack video up to show you that I'm not lying. The numbers really are spiraling down. I'm getting 3 views up and I'm losing 30 views, and they're getting better at what they're doing. There may be more of them doing what they're doing, right? So bottle of whiskey, their computer, and the whole weekend they can really destroy the channel. Carol, thank you so, so much. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it. A new member. Thank you so much, Scott. Monsbridge, thank you very much, man. I won't let you guys down. I promise to keep you very well treated on the member side. We'll get a whole bunch of stuff. And again, we're still waiting for a lot more members to come in. And when members do, and you leave a suggestion and say, hey, I want live streams on the member side, even if we're only 10 of us, it could be a lot more private. And I promise here at the same time on this side, I will never stop doing the live streams. So we'll get a bit of both sides for everything. Dana, everybody, thank you so much. Thanks again, Alias. Thanks, Darla. Medford. So Star Hunter, you're in Oregon. Thanks a lot. There was some crazy weather there also this summer that I've been watching, even from some floods I think you guys got. I don't want to say anything by mistake, but seems to me I heard that you guys had, or was it dry spells, one or the other? I know you were having problems at one point too. Trish, hi. Thanks, guys, eh? I mod for another channel, and yesterday we had a troll storm. It was exhausting. I believe it. Yeah, I got a lot of mods here too, and I always need help with the mods. Right here, I can't give out wrenches because I guess I'm on StreamYard, but I will do one at one point, and I need all the help that I can get. Even the trolls sometimes become mods, and Penny Bunny, the Curious Bunny, she got her channel taken down. I went to the Curious Bunny. She talks about everything controversial that's going on all around the world, the stuff that makes people mad. And I went and I blocked over 115 people. I'm not exaggerating, on her channel. And it was literally a hack where the names were numbers. So it was 132 with a whole bunch of signs and labels this big. And it was just continually coming in. So I started trying to take them down with her and all her amazing community, which shout out to Heather Ann. If you're watching, Heather Ann, I promised her a shout out. She also came over to the channel. Thanks, Heather Ann. Thanks, Curious Bunny. And if you guys want a really good shit troll storm, go over to her channel. So that's another type of hack right there. Aside from numbers rolling down, they're rolling my numbers down because my numbers are high. And I went viral 2 weeks ago, guys. I really went viral. Everything started going up. I started getting 15 subs every 5 minutes. Almost, I was so close to having the tears of joy come down. I was so close to getting all shaken up about it. And then I went on to the numbers the next day and I saw the numbers boom, 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 going down. Numbers going down. They emptied my friend's channel. They destroyed it. I'm still posting on the friend's channel, but I'm getting no views. I'm getting 800 views after a week of posting amazing free sunspot videos with a 14-inch telescope, an amazing theory to go along with it too, and some beautiful music. And I'm not getting any views. It's concerning, but I'm still maintaining. I'm just going to keep going. I do know a lot of people are seeing the channel, but for whatever the reason, everyone's being held back. Trish, thank you so much. Amazing, you guys. That helps a lot. It's incredible the support that helps. Even just what you guys are doing now, you helped me out for my week already. I appreciate that. Tam Tam says, what's done in the dark will be brought to the light. Tam Tam, I ain't going to change that. A word of that. It's amazing. I believe it. You're absolutely right. And I believe that that's what's happening right now. And they're going to, the dark forces are holding back and lashing out twice as much because they know that they're going to lose. They know it's only a matter of time. You're right about that, Tam Tam. 100%. Sab the Seeker, again, thanks, bro, for being around, my man. Another very helpful person to the channel, another contributor. Thanks, Sab. Dale's here. Salut de la France. Salut, Dale. Hi, Dale. I agree we are heading for a pole shift. I think so, man. I think that's exactly what's going on. It's going to be a drastic pole shift. Hopefully it happens quickly. And my quickly means 2-3 months. I don't think so. Could be years and nobody knows. But if that sun was a freak event, I hope so. But if not, well, we're going to be in for a lot of flooding. It's not hard. It's basically that. A lot of people are going to live. Something as stupid as saying, your last minute reaction. Maybe you're going to want to leave in your car. We all have a tendency to want to hold on to our material. It costs so much. I get it. Let the car float away. You're better off to have a 2x4 upstairs. You know what I have upstairs? I have a dinghy in my closet. Laugh, eh? I bet you I'm the only one in this town that has a plastic dinghy upstairs. When shit happens, I'm jumping out the window from upstairs and I'm just going to go with the flow. Head off to, other parts of Quebec through this water. As I go burling down white water. I don't care. Let's leave the house, leave everything go. You'll live. A lot of people will live. And that's the beautiful part, that the end of the world is not going to destroy us all. Never will. Most of us are going to live. That's a beautiful thing. Just stay positive. I can't confirm it, so just stay positive. Dana Shiver, thank you. Memberships to you guys absolutely rock. Definitely appreciate it. Tam, thanks again. That was awesome. So we have Dale from France. Thanks again, Dale. Justin Branch, Cruz, let's chuck in for a satellite with camera. You laugh, man, eh? But what are they called? Biodegradable satellites. Take a look at that. You probably already know about it, Justin. I checked that out the other day. You can buy a biodegradable satellite that they will send up into space in one of the constellations in a satellite. Woo! In the constellation satellite, a satellite constellation, I'm going to say it. And apparently it gets heavier with dust. And after maybe so many years, it'll start descending and then it goes down and it crashes into Mars. I think they said that it was going to crash into. But people are buying biodegradable satellites. They're small. They're as big as a pack of cigarettes. And apparently you could have your own satellite out there. But now setting some cameras on that. How awesome would that be? We, have eyes in space. Wouldn't that be seriously just absolutely incredible, having eyes in space? It'd be a dream, probably. Thanks again, everybody. Appreciate it so much, the support, you guys. Thanks, Pug. Thanks, bud. The sun. Well, this week, yes, let's talk about the sun. Give me a second. So since nobody is alive that was a witness of what happened thousands of years ago or whatnot, we see changes every 30 years, even 20 years, and now 10 years. It's like it's getting more and more drastic every time we do the changes. But Dana, is that a second one or the same one? I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting the same messages. 146. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Dana. Love you to pieces. And again, yeah, thanks, Carol Muffet. Thank you, my friend, so much. Thanks, Tam. Merci, Denis. So yeah, hey, Girilla, how's it going? Good vibes to you. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. Christopher Rollins got a 14-inch telescope too. I hope I don't send trolls over your way, bro. I'm being very careful now. A lot of jealousy out there. Maybe people will appreciate you more, bro. Just don't talk to the trolls like Bruce does. Love it. All of you know stress has to be relieved, right? There's no way of keeping stress inside. Whether you're hitting walls, whether you're screaming or singing loud in a microphone, heavy metal or something, there's something you got to do. Plastic bricks, throwing them at the wall, I don't know. But you have to relieve the stress. And one of my stress relieves, being a comedian foremost, is what I thought I would have been first, is an online comedian, making stand-up comedy online and having a community with that. That would have been awesome. So, hey, I could do it here at the same time, do my research and be stupid and funny, silly and funny at the same time. I really appreciate you all being here, though, because if it wouldn't be for you guys and gals, I wouldn't be here. That's 100% confirmed. Thanks, Mark. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, and it's rolling back even more. Like yesterday, without exaggerating, I'd say, look at Social Blade. Social Blade says it all. Social Blade, I got 2,000 views yesterday, but in reality, I got 10,000 views. In the last 48 hours, I think I got over 25,000 views, but it's not registering because now they're taking it back. So what I'm wondering is how they can do that to even affect the revenue, where you literally see if it says $129.50, you go back and it says $128, then $127. They're rolling back the effing money. Okay. And YouTube's not replying. So YouTube definitely got hacked for sure. Through my channel, probably. Hey, Chris. I do not see any Chris here. Oh, yes, I do. What am I saying, Bruce? Of course you see Chris. Right there. Ugly Woman Can. Hello, everyone, she says, and hello to you. And again, thank you so much for the amazing comments you guys and gals all leave. The channel is greatly appreciated. Solar shifting. The sun is shifting. The poles are changing places. Nobody knows how it's going to react. Nobody knows how fast it's going to happen. So solar flares appear on the sun, and what happens is they lift up really high off of the surface. Plasma clouds form, and then geomagnetic storms begin, and coronal mass ejections, and it's pushed off to Earth and comes in by the two northern and southern poles. That's basically what's going on. And it's crazy what's going on. Now, here's the thing. If we're seeing where the activity is occurring, that means depending on which month a solar flare occurs, it could be different parts of the world that will be affected. And another thing that I'm really intrigued about is, are we witnessing something in the past? I know you guys are going to say I'm nuts. I don't freaking blame you. Maybe it's the hackers are making me nuts. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think so. I like them. What if the sun, what if what we are seeing, the solar flares, what if those are events that occurred a couple of weeks ago and that we're seeing it late, and that the effects of Earth and the storms are going to come maybe a month after having seen those solar flares? That's what I'm really afraid about, because we saw them this week. Go, guys, go look in the community. I went and I said, oh my God, is what I said. And I said, now earthquakes with what I just saw in the sun are going to be up over the 6 and 7s. It's going to be into the 8s and 9s. Less than 24 hours after Alaska has its first earthquake. So I'm not a prophet and I'm not predicting nothing. I keep saying that each video. Alex Jones said it. When you do your research and you start looking for things that occur in the past, you will pass off for a profit, because you're going to see all the things that are occurring today that have to do with what was in the past. And it's incredible. And the more you look, you say, geez, yes, what's going on with the New World Order? It's all been planned, and it was in the news. Everyone was talking about it. You know, I'm so affected by my awakening, the 3 awakenings I've had in my life, that now when I see a toy soldier or tin toy soldier with the crank in the back, when you crank up the crank, it's a message. It's not for the kids. It's a message. They're warning us of what's been ruling over Earth ever since the beginning of time. They get smarter, the elites. Elites. Yes, that's a good one. The elites get smart over the years, and they know that they have to leave us some leniency, and there's certain things that they leave us, but all they're leaving us, those elites, are the weekends. And when you go for a month's vacation with your family into another country and go back, you feel free. But in reality, we're all still inside of that concentration camp. All of us. It's just a big camp with faraway fences, and they have borders so that we don't intertwine too much, intermingle. So, they stay there, we stay there. Anyone leaves the country, it's registered. They talk about the amounts of people leaving the country. That's because they want to know where everyone is in no matter what country. So they have the speaker puppets that are talking. So when China says something or when the US says something, it's speaking for the whole bloody elite society. One country is all the other countries. They're all together. Okay? One looks black, one looks white, one looks yellow, one looks green, one looks pink. Different flags, it's all the same goal to control everyone. There's different tactics and techniques that they do in certain towns and countries that it's more lenient. Maybe people are seeing less of the damage and less of the crap that what's going on. But it's quite obvious when you do your research and you start seeing everything, you're not going to have any friends and you're not going to be able to talk to this about anything, about anyone, to anyone, I mean, because your conversations at meals are going to be effing boring and people are going to get sick of you thrashing the system, talking about bad stuff that's going to happen, negativity. But in reality, the whistleblowers are not negative. They're trying to bring the light to exactly what's going on. And I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about the pros, right? Edward Snowden. There's a whole bunch of people out there whistleblowing, and sadly, not many people are listening. Bobby Cat, thank you, Bobby Cat. Been telling you for a long time your channel is held back. You have hit a nerve. I know it, sister. I love you guys for it, and I appreciate it so much, Bobby Cat, for everything you do to this channel. It's important that you know that the only reason the channel is still up is because you guys and gals are supporting me, enough. I want the strict minimum. I don't want to buy boats. I don't want to buy expensive cars. I'll sell the car if I have to. It's not a problem. It's not even new. But everybody has to get so much in life to be able to, get ahead and to do certain things. But yeah, you're right about that. There's no doubt about it, Bobby Cat. The channel is definitely being held back. Definitely being held back. Comments and emails now are also disappearing. The best compliment of comments, the people that are complimenting me, saying, Bruce, this is the best channel on YouTube I've ever seen. So no, it's not. But somebody feeling that, there's no two ways about it. It's the biggest drug. Emotions are the biggest high anyone will ever get. There's no drug in the world that will make you, flip out more than just being emotional, right? Emotional people often see certain things ahead of time. I see it that way. I see emotional people filled with emotion can often see things coming ahead of time that others can't see coming back. I thank you very much, Bobby Cat, to you, to your family, the husband, and everything, and all the work that you guys do too on your end to help people, which I know you're doing, and I appreciate it. I love you guys to pieces. Thanks, Bobby. It really helps a lot. Sven Shrek, like in the movie Iron Skies. I'd have to look it up. I am so old school with the movies, you guys. I have no notion of anything. I did not watch Independence Day, Terminator with somebody just logged on. Did you see that go down, my friends? Something just happened. Hey, he's not seeing me at all anymore. I'm seeing you now, brother. They tend to be bouncing around your comments if you were talking about me. I'm sorry, Taylor Michael Thompson. Hit the thumbs up. Heaven Lee, thank you so much, you guys. You guys rock. I appreciate it so much. Thanks, Darla. Hope you guys are good. Dana, Darla, and everyone. Darla, thank you. Thank you so much, Darla. Love you for it. Love you to pieces. I mean that. Has YouTube said anything at all about the numbers? No, no replies. And what I got, this is day 8, day 7 or 8, or even 9, I think. And every day what happens is I post a video and I go on and I write a basic comment. I write Live view counter is scrolling down, is rolling downwards. Please fix. Please help me. And I'm not getting nothing. Not one reply. I used another connection to email them, a YouTube team. Still no reply. And you know what they're sending me? They're sending me copyright strikes of people pretending to own my work, and YouTube's just sending them to me one after the other. It's like YouTube doesn't work. I even ignore them. I don't even reply to the copyright strikes that I'm getting from YouTube, and they disappear. It's like my channel is literally hacked. I think they better be careful, the hackers, because they're going to hack it in a way where it may give me more than the usual views. They better be very careful with what they're doing. And, maybe at one point I could start making more revenue because of what they're doing. Maybe all those views that they're taking back, maybe YouTube's going to start giving me the views for everyone that was taken back. So trying to stay positive, but they're rolling them back entirely. Hey, Orwell's bud. Hello. Love the name. Love the logo. Thank you for being here, Orwell's bud. I appreciate that. I'm doing good, my friend. Hacks are going really bad. It's upsetting, but I'm hanging in there, making more videos. We got a lot of rain here this week. More coming. So, yeah, I hope you're not too sick and tired of the sun. That was a beautiful change of getting the chance. And you're going to see exactly how I roll. The reason why I went on the sun is because something good was there. And holy crap. Did you see that? All those giant solar flares without a lens. It's absolutely never before seen. I never thought I'd be able to capture them like that without the polarized lens. I've gone up for years with the polarized lens, and I don't see them. I rarely see spots on the sun. So now the spots are very active, and it's definitely a definite problem. So yeah, Chris, they said nothing, man, about the hacks. I got no response back. Thank you, Heaven Lee. Heaven Leah. Awesome name, by the way. So I get no replies from YouTube team. And I'm not putting them down. Maybe YouTube team doesn't know. I doubt it. But anyways, it could be, right? They're not deliberately letting me die here, but they watched my French channel croak for 3 months. For 3 months. I warned of all the hackers that were doing anything, like that cross-dresser that wears the dress, which, by the way, he's not a cross-dresser. He's a very straight person that hides and dresses like a woman to be able to hack men, which is concerning. So some agents, I don't mention his name. I even know his name. There's an agent, GRC, Royal Canadian Mounted Police retired agent that used to work on taking down networks for the government, the Canadian government, is in contact with me. Why? Why does he watch my channel? Why does he tell people that are hacking me how to hack my channel? Because it's what they're doing. It's what they want to do, is to keep me hush, hush, hush. So when the disclosure came out, they really feared that more people were going to start coming to the channel, and they did. That video that went viral stopped. I filmed a UFO literally materializing itself in the sky, leaving just like the car in Back to the Future when Marty takes off, makes a fire strip. It's just to say I didn't film the license plate fall down, written hot on it, right? I don't know if it's written hot. I assume. It's funny, eh? What was written on that license plate? I assume it's hot. You think whoever's saw on the moon knows we are down here? That's another interesting one. W. Nevels, thank you. I think it's a possibility that they could be using telescopes up there too, and that people could be watching humans down on Earth. It's exciting even just to think of it, the possibility, but I think it's possible. Maybe that's what they don't want. Imagine if there's an alien astronaut or a breakaway civilization on the moon that are trying to give us signs that they're there by flashing lights and stuff. Maybe that's what some of the sparks we're seeing. Also, it could be many, many, many things, right? It remains interesting, I tell you, definitely. That says Trell, much for myself here in Dublin, Ireland, to Bruce and everyone watching. Thank you, my friends. Thanks for the support, you guys. You rock, Dana Shiver. How's the family doing today, Dana? Kids and all. I hope they're all doing well. Send my love. Star Hunter, thank you, guys. Thanks for keeping the support. Thanks for keeping the energy up, everyone. I need the energy to be kept up. Yes. What if the sun is the opening? I already know what he's going to say. Yeah, see, there you go. Get out of my head. What if the sun is the opening of a black hole and we are on the inside? Oh, love that. And the bright light is actually all the light that can't escape the gravity. Be sure not to start a channel, because they'll close you down too, brother. You can be sure as hell. And I love the extra LOL to try to make people believe that you're sane when in reality, you're just really, really smart. Yeah, you heard about it. We both know that light, black holes, what happens with light, the black holes, man. I know you already know what I'm going to say. Light is pulled into those black holes. The light is bent. It bends light. Light bending. Those black holes are bending in the light, in taking all the light that's going outwards around the black hole, and it's pulling it into the black holes. Incredible amounts of energy. Maybe black holes are suns about to go supernova, and before they go supernova, they open up. The interior opens up of the sun, and if you pass through it while it's opened up, you can go back to point one. An atom. See atom probably again. What am I doing with all these marks on my forehead? Somebody beating me up in my sleep? That's probably what's happening. Yeah, that's interesting, Andrew. Isn't it? Pug boy. Suck it, hackers. Hack me, hack me not. Okay, I thought you were talking about knobs. Hack me, noobs, but you can't. Love the truth, Bruce. Thank you, Pug. I can't thank you enough, man. Yeah, it's concerning, bro, that it's happening, but you're also supportive and that you're seeing it at least, and you know that I'm not making this crap up. I'm really, really getting hacked. Numbers rolling down. No information from anyone. YouTube's not replying to me, but they're sending me copyright strikes. So you know what I'm writing to YouTube team? No thanks. Copyright strike. No thanks. Copyright strike. And it works. Thanks to the hackers, you can't get copyright strikes against me. So, and of course, say to yourself, I'm laughing and smiling right now. I'm just hiding it. A few years ago, the contact. Thank you for being here. China wants to reconstruct the moon. Even yes, I know. Telling you guys, they won't end up. It won't. That won't end up good. You're absolutely right. They also want to reproduce the moon, the sun. How many lumens is that light that they want to put up over the towns at night that says is going to be the natural light? I'll tell you what that is. Okay. Here's Andrew L is going to fall on his floor on his ass because he probably knows or already thinking of it too. Maybe some of you are. China is doing things to hide what's on the surface in China. The lights, the dams, the locks. We can't hide from an alien race if those are up. And I'm telling you all, that's the secret. Earth, why do you think we all have black roofs? Why do you think asphalt is gray and black and not pink, blue, purple, yellow? Why? Because outside of this earth, everyone would realize that there's a system here. Something's here. The way we are with all our little roads and stuff, it's still hard and near impossible to see it because we have a hard time seeing the roads that are on the moon. But it's exactly what's going on. They're transforming Earth to prepare for a coming alien invasion or for something that they fear is trying to zone in onto Earth from far, far away. They're bragging their mouths off here on Earth. We're sending up rockets left and right. Say to yourself, it might not just necessarily be to explore Mars. It could be a massive major war going on on the moon, on Mars. Who knows what's going on out there? Maybe they're seeing something coming into the solar system. Don't forget the infrared camera, Lucifer, that bloody telescope at the Vatican, okay, which makes no sense being there. It's like having a church in the basement of a McDonald's. What the hell? Right? Doesn't make any sense. What are they doing with that telescope? They're looking at something outside, and they're looking at something in the infrared spectrum, because only in the infrared spectrum are we going to be able to see the details, the heat signatures and changes. They're not looking for the shapes of these objects. They're looking for where they're coming from, and how are they being used. Free energy, biggest secret out there. Anyone talking about free energy is also being blocked. Even worse than talking about that. Trust me. Free energy machines. How are these objects continuing on and on and on? So if I told you, and this is where my brain's at, I'm starting to wonder if the sun is not a free energy system. Quite simply, that all those solar system, yeah, it could be very true that the solar system is working from a secret project ideal from ancients a long time ago. Magnetism, everything comes into consideration into this. The genius mathematicians with their equations trying to solve a whole bunch of things. So this was the people that were here before us were very, very intelligent. And I believe we're a very primitive race, very primitive as to the race that was here before on Earth, is how I see it. I see us as being a very primitive race. Hey, Chinaman, shalom to you. Thank you. Hope you guys are okay down there. If you are in China, I know a lot of people, very sad, very, very sad. China has always listened to their government, and they listen to it down to a T. They have no choice. They're slaves. And they've been waking up this week, boy, though. Imagine a protest in China. Like all of China. Holy shit. It's coming. The same is true with chat. Remembering, could you imagine all the people? Anyway, I'm not going to get into it. Ooh. Think of it. A handful of elites. That's all they are. 2 handfuls. And we're all of us. The same is true with chat. Remembering that we should watch live chat, not top chat. Absolutely. That's what I watch. It's exactly what I watch. Yeah, some people with the bigger channels slow down the feed and stuff like that. No, I don't do that here. Well, they control my feed anyways, either way, so. Love you, Dana Shiver. Thanks, Darla, for everything, you guys. Pug, everyone, thank you. We have High Plains Sister here from Nevada. Hello. Thanks. Salty contacts them on Twitter, because they do not answer on YouTube. That makes sense. Absolutely makes sense. No, they don't answer on YouTube at all. I mean, at one point they told me, you know what they told me? Stop sending reports about this channel or we will close your channel down. So the more I report that I'm having problems, the more YouTube sends me a message saying, if you abuse of the reporting tool, you will be taken down. But I get no replies. No replies. I haven't even gotten that reply yet. I'm waiting for that one. Well, hey, you guys. Wow. I mean, thank you for the flood of support and encouragement. And I'll be back up doing another stream this afternoon, y'all. So I won't bore you with a video just watching the numbers roll down. The video is like half an hour long. It's so depressing. I'll fast forward it and I'll show it in about 3 or 4 minutes at the beginning of the video, just so that you do know the numbers are rolling down. It's scary. They're backing up all the numbers of every counter on every one of my channels. That's what's happening. They hacked my email, it's back up. They hacked my Patreon, it got suspended and it's back up. And they hack it in the week of the payments. So payments come out during this week. And if payments, um, um, there will be no payments that come out when channels are suspended. So the hackers and trolls know the lingo. They take down when it's close to the end of the month. On the weekend, they took me down, so that way there was no reply from Patreon. I had to wait all weekend. Very concerning, right? Making me lose a couple of pounds. No danger of me dying of hunger, that's for sure. I could probably go a couple months without eating, so that's true, actually. Thank you, Justin A.D. Maynard. Thank you very much, my friend. There's some people I'm not seeing, Darla. Lars, I think I saw Lars before. They're hard to see. High Plains sister, thanks again. I mentioned her before. I just want to be sure I'm seeing everyone. Without the sun, everyone dies. That's right, Tam Tam. That is right. Oh, we could adapt, though. Yeah, that's quickly spoken. In a matter of only hours, it will continue to plunge and get colder and colder. So that means no equipment would work. Our houses would crack, windows would crack, split. There'd be no way of us hiding. But Teresa, muchas gracias, bienvenidos. Thank you, Chili's in the house, Teresa. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you very much. I sent YT a message telling them something odd was happening with your channel. Star Hunter, I love you for it. I appreciate it. And it'll be one human that could see that and understand that there's something going on and maybe on his lunch break go and see. I assure you it's definitely going to help me. And I'm telling you, nobody's going to bat for me in that way, you know? So thank you so much. Really appreciate it, you guys. Jody Gordon, thanks for being here. Surgery 68, thank you. Yeah, you should, says Knowledge 2020. Thanks, guys. I'm sorry if I'm missing out. Thanks, bro. Yeah, you should make a BitChute account. Yeah, man, I do. I'm on BitChute. I did because I kept getting hit with strikes. Absolutely, brother. I did open the BitChute. Bruce sees all, or astronomer Bruce or Bruce Schwartz. I think I was having should see the crap. I'm being hacked on the BitChute, my friend. This is crazy stuff. I lost control of the BitChute account too. So unreal. But I thank you for the suggestion, and definitely BitChute is on my list. I did the Odyssey thing where you sign up the Odyssey. So when I go down here and crash, I will appear on Odyssey. You'll all be able to see me there, definitely. So thank you so much for asking. Floyd Stats, thank you so much, bro. We'll get some bacon and put up the next video to clam my addiction. It's going to be right here, the next video, my friend, right here on the channel. I promise. Yeah, I got bacon in the freezer, actually. It's funny you say that. I picked some up this week. Thanks, Andrell. I think gold is flung. Oh, there you go. That's another interesting one. Eskimo Commotion. Thanks, bro. I think gold is flung at us from the sun. I wouldn't even laugh at that. Honestly, would not laugh at that. You never know, my brother. Definitely. I'll tell you what, I definitely wish I was an Eskimo right now and that I was wherever the Eskimos are hidden. I tend to hope that those will be the people that they will leave alone. You know, the real ones, eh? The ones out, you know, Eskimo civilizations and tribes of people living out in the cold weather. Incredible. It's always been a thrill for me. I always wanted to go and visit, and that would have been amazing. Definitely on my bucket list. Michael Stark. What's up, man? Happy Friday to you. More hackers, my friend. The numbers are being rolling back. So If you're here watching the videos, I really appreciate it, man. Your likes will be taken off. If you're subscribed, you will be taken off weekly, which I'm starting to get some feedback of some people actually trying to check now. And I thank you all for doing so. Getting a lot of feedback from some of you with some of the problems happening, and it's helping me hearing some of the feedback. Thank you very much. Beyond Undisclosed, thank you for being here. We have Knowledge 2020. Yeah, you should make a. Oh, yeah, I said that. But again, thanks, man, for the suggestion. Thanks again, Michael Stark. Rumble is also a good place to be. They don't mess. Oh, is it, Jody? Thank you. They don't mess with that at all so far. Well, that's the thing. I had the experience of when I went on to BitChute, I was immediately shut down. They told me there was no way in hell that I was going to be able to post that stuff. So they are going to hold people back from showing what's on the moon for sure. I'm going to be able to share my ideals and talk about a whole bunch of things, but I'm not going to be able to go as deep as I wanted to go anyways, that's for sure. Beyond Undisclosed, Bruce sees all. I still share our vid, but I don't play anything. I'm still upset about that, but if I could support you, I would then 100 today. Beyond Undisclosed, you are supporting me, my brother. If you're here, you're freaking supporting me 100%. The fact that you're interested in the support, in the channel, and that you believe that the channel will get support, I'm sure the channel will get some support from other people because, listen, I'm being honest. The day I make fake videos, it's going to be known. When people start ripping into me because I'm trying to get money, because I'm trying to screw people over, well, then in a day, everything will stop. But it's not that side that's stopping. It's the trolls and hackers that know I'm telling the truth, want to make me pass off for a fraud, a liar, anything they haven't tried to say so far. So thanks again, Jody. Bobby Cat. Oh, Andromeda, I just saw her. I'll go back up. The doctors I work with tell me they sub, then they can't find your channel. It's like YouTube doesn't want highly credible people from being on your channel. Exactly. And some of you will be blocked from even talking or commenting on the channel. But I love you, Bobby Cat, for the effort. Just saying that gives me chills. I really thank you for some of you guys and gals really pushing for the channel to be known. It's actually quite wow. It's overwhelmingly gratifying. I mean, I don't know what to say. Being hacked is really upsetting, but the support that I get from you all and the connection and stuff, honestly, it was the best experience in my life. And I hope it's going to continue, definitely. Jacko, thanks to you. Beyond Undisclosed says Andromeda Native. There is a lag on his end. Thank you, Andromeda, so much. I'm a mod over on Dive on a news channel. Hasn't been too bad. Thanks for letting me know, Surgery 68. It's nice to know that not everyone's getting hacked. Of course, eh? Jacko, thanks again, my friend. Thanks to you, man. Yeah, Knowledge 2020 got pretty bad here, man. $10-4, you guys. Jensen Dog, hello to you. Thank you. Sorry I missed you guys. Tanya Womack. Tanya, and you are also commenting, and I see them, and I love you for it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bob Downs here. 278. Thank you, brother. Bob Down, thanks for everything. Also, the support. Okay, Pug Boy. Yeah, he's 10-4, Pug Boy. Two all beef patty, special sauce, let it cheese, chicken onion on sesame seed bun. Thanks, Carol. You guys rock, eh? Jensen Dogs in the house. We have Fatty McButterpants. Love that name. Hello, everyone. I've missed you all. We've missed you too, my friend. Thanks for being here. Bex is here. Cool to live in the igloo. Guaranteed. And you know what? I've actually seen an Eskimo live stream from the igloo. Those are videos I could spend days watching. It intrigues me. I love it. I love seeing the other cultures, how everyone does. And yeah, literally inside the igloo, computer sitting on a blanket. I've seen it. I've seen it. They have internet connections too. But it would be an experience living in that area. And those people are more humble than us because of the experience of the way they've lived. Beyond Undisclosed, I can't thank you enough. I'm trying to help get the word out for you. What would make you hesitate? Nothing. Nothing makes me hesitate. There's no limits. I'm all in. So full house. On whose show? Yeah, it'd be great to be on a bunch of shows. What if light is the tool to turn matter into dark matter? Well, then, oof, yeesh. That's what I. That's what I say to that. It's the secret, man. When I was very, very young, I understood that light's what created us, and light's what's going to kill us. Light's light is what shows us all the truth, and it's also what is hiding us all the truth. Yeah, that's pretty much straight up, Kay. Absolutely. Yeah, you see, they want to get all these Luciferian genes into us so that we can be higher class. Luciferian genes. I'll stick to my Levi's. Man, my prayers. I started an address, but only downloaded once there because thanks knowledge 2020. I started Odyssey, but only downloaded once there because I have some issues. So I'm focusing on my backup YouTube and BitChute. I do agree 3 platforms best. Absolutely, man. Yeah, exactly. You stay there so that when you get shut down on one, they can't completely ever take you down either. I'm sorry that you're going through that, man. My prayers to you too, brother. It's too bad that crap's happening to a lot of people, I guess. That was a good one there too. Jensen Dog, hello to you, my friend. I'm trying to help get the word out. Oh yeah, thanks again. Beyond Undisclosed. So if I scroll all the way down, I'm missing a whole bunch of people. I'm trying. Thurston, just saw Thurston. Lidar scares the crap out of me. LiDAR, yes, agreed. Same here. Patty Delaney, Beyond Undisclosed, just subscribed. Thank you very much for doing so. Anything to close to show too much truth always gets us. Damn right, man. I agree with that. Have a good one, Carol's Cookies. I am going to get off, my friends, because I will be back on in 5 hours, and I'm going to work on another video between that. We'll get up on the stream, and then right after the stream, I'll post the video up. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes it happens. I can't get it up before. So, Michelle Randall, hello to you. Thanks for being here, my friends. Like W. Nivelles said, yes, that's basically live by the sword, die by the sword. Yep, that's how I live. Bruce Lorian, this is the way. Thanks to contact. Yes, Carol's Cookies channels. Guys, thanks a lot. Seriously, I have to cut my lawn before my house is swallowed up by my own personal jungle. Just did that 2 days ago, man. Same here. Let it go a little longer. Nothing wrong with a little stubble, but it was more like, long stubble. Good luck, man. Thanks again for stopping by. Australia in the house, Ramo. Sorry I missed you guys. Thank you so much. Next time I get asked to do a special on Los Angeles, next time I get asked to do a special on Los Angeles Fox News, I will mention your channel to the producer and see if he wants to do something. I really thank you so much, Bobby Cat, about that. I can't thank you enough for connecting. Don't forget, it's like the highest honor for me to be in contact with you doctors and stuff, and not just any doctor too, some pretty important people. And I love you all for seeing the importance in my research and everything you do, Bobby Cat, everything you do. All hell broke loose, and I was supposed to give you a buzz at one point, and then it just everything went to shits. But I still am going to drop off my home number for you anytime. You are welcome to call it. I'm hacked now anyway, so I'll probably be just giving out the numbers to everyone, and that's what I should do, is just give everyone out the number, and I'll just do a live stream and talk to everybody from the phone. That means so much, Bobby Cat. All you need is a mention to him and tell him that this guy is showing some truth, and one person has to get that information out. And of course, even if they have to expose my work without mentioning my name, I'm all for it. I'm not gonna say a word about that. If they don't, a lot of people don't want me to be famous. I get it, but I want the research to be seen, right? Thanks again, Bobby Cat. That is so incredible. Carbonized, Kai says, are you a red green? Oh, damn right, Jacko. Damn right I am. Love red green. I used to watch them all the time. I used to watch red green on my lunch break, actually, where I was. It was a television there, and that's what everyone was watching. The red green show. I love the red green show. I saw some recent enough interviews about him, talking about how much he liked what he did, and he still gets called out all the time every time someone sees him. But yeah, I'm really into duct tape, Jacko, for sure. Jocko, sorry. Dark is the brightest light. There you go, the divine sorcerer. You guys are really, really awake. Yes, absolutely. It is so dark that it's blinding, right? Yep. That's how I see it. The divine sorcerer and everyone that took time to become a member. Thank you so much, you guys. Really, really appreciate it. I'm not going to stop the videos. Going to stay up, and at the same time, I'm looking outside. A little shot of the sun every day for the next few weeks until the big one. Once we see, I'm expecting to see the sun filled with solar flares, and then I'll be able to do a live stream and say, head to higher ground, because that's what's going to happen, right? And this isn't about scaring people. It's about being positive, because we all can live with this crap that's going on. We can all live. We just have to be aware of what's going to go on, and how the weather is really, really changing and different. So thanks again, Bobby Cat. Hackers should be very concerned about that. I have yet to have that interview with Tucker Carlson. I'm telling you, I love Fox to pieces, and I love what they're doing. The only media that's bringing things out. So thanks, everybody, very much. Tav, thanks, Tav, for being here. Who else? Sorry, and if I missed anyone, well, please forgive me. Patty Delaney just subscribed. I read that before. Thank you so much. Surgery 68, thanks for being here. Thurston, a pleasure. Thanks, my friends. Find you handsome, they will find you handy. Yeah, that's what I actually used to say that, right? Red green, yeah, that's true. I forgot that. Well, if remember how he used to say it too. So, well, if the guys don't find you handsome, well, we'll always find you handy. Bye, everyone. It was an amazing show, that he had. No, he said bye. I'm saying bye too, but it's coming. Yeah, I love the red green show. Just a Canadian funny ass, just sitting there shooting the shit with people and at the lodge, Possum Lodge. Hilarious. Yeah. That's funny. Lucifer would have to be to be real. Yes, that's right. Absolutely. Yeah, because the devil's idea is real, right? The negativity around him is very real, for sure. Thanks, everybody. Mary, Almeida 602, thank you. Phoenix, Arizona, see you tonight. I'll be looking forward to it, Mary. Thank you. Bob Dobbs. I thought it was Bob Down. I think it was Bob Down I said hello to before. So this is Bob Dobbs. It wasn't the same. Sorry. And if I made a mistake and said Down instead, I'm sorry because I do have a friend, Bob Down. Thanks, Bob Dobbs. Thanks, everybody. Lena Franklin, thanks for being here. See you later. Thanks, Orwell's Bud. Jocko, my age too, bro. Really showing. It's about being aware of what's going on around us. Thanks, Bruce. It's exactly it. Craig, 1971. Craig, thanks, man, for everything. Thanks for stopping by, you guys. Wonder why the Maya and the other cultures used to live on higher ground. You see, those are smart things. And obviously, you just said a mouthful and you explained everything. They got flooded. And maybe they got flooded every 20, 30 years too. And if the Mayans were around longer than that, well, they would build on higher grounds and you'd have the older ancient construction maybe be lower down and then you'd have it go up higher. So, hey, Floyd, thanks, bro. Thanks, guys. Thanks to each and every one of you for being here. You are all amazing members. And thanks for the ones that went all out and went to the private member section. And again, thanks for still interacting with this side because each and every one of you are my supporters and I really appreciate it. A lot of shit's going on the channel. I am worried. The numbers are rolling down and being taken down, and like Andromeda and a few very wise people just mentioned here, Bobby Cat and everyone, the little bit that you all are doing to get my information out to others is absolutely incredibly helping. Seeing the sun there flare up like it did this week, it's a very, very big eye-opener for us. SCTV, thank you, Jocko. Jocko Harpo, appreciate that, my friend. Duct tape forever, Thurston. I'll get on really, really soon. See you later, Fatty McButterpants. I'll see you all later, guys and gals. Thanks a lot. I love you all. Guys, gals, thanks for the ongoing support. This is my life pledge, is to keep this channel up and to keep filming stuff in the sky. And we have to, because what's coming right now and the way the UFOs are changing, there's a lot that we're going to see. So I'll talk to you all very, very soon. I love you all for the ongoing support and thanks for enduring me. Bye-bye. Talk all soon. Please continue to share and come back to see the channel. Love you all.